Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is a review of some eyeshadow palettes that I've recently purchased. These are by Natasha Denona. They're the £5 eyeshadow palettes. This is in number 10, which is more of the purple shades, and the bottom one is in number 8, which is more of the peachy shades. There's 5 eyeshadows in each palette, and it's 2.5 grams of product per eyeshadow. Each palette retails for £40. I'll start with the number 10 eyeshadow palette. Let's start with some swatches, and I'll just insert a photo with the swatches. I have just swatched them on bare skin. There's no primer on my skin. I have used my finger. Now with the center shade, I have built that swatch up, so it's about 3 or 4 swipes of the product. It's not just a single swipe to get it to that intensity. And I had to do the same thing with this shade here. I did have to build it up to get to that intensity. With a single swipe, although it swatches like that, it doesn't quite give the same colour payoff as it swatches on my finger. Same with the first palette. Now, the reason I'm doing a review of these is because of the price tag, really. It's £40 for a single palette. Larger palettes are about £130, I think, which is just so ridiculously expensive that I was never going to spend that money on an eyeshadow palette. But I did want to try them out just because they're so raved about, and I wanted to see what the fuss really was about and if it's worth spending £40 on one eyeshadow palette with £5 in it. Looking at the colours though, they're so unique. I think I have an Inglot eyeshadow similar to this, but slightly more aubergine here. But in terms of the rest of the eyeshadows, I don't have anything like this in my collection. And the same goes with these eyeshadows in this palette. I really don't have anything that is similar to these eyeshadows. And I think that's the thing with the Natasha Denona palettes. I think the shadows are so unique in colour that it almost makes it worth the money. In terms of the quality of the eyeshadows, I have to say they are superior. There's minimal fallout with the eyeshadows. With the glitter shades, such as that one here, which is quite chunky and glittery, there is a little bit of fallout. But with the rest of the eyeshadows, you don't get that much fallout at all. In fact, almost no fallout. The matte, which is actually that's the only matte eyeshadow, it does blend in really easily. It can be built into the intensity that it is in the pan. The disappointing thing is, like, if I swatch it, that's how it swatches. If I take that product, it looks exactly what it does in the pan. However, if I was to swatch it, it's nowhere near the same intensity. But the good thing is it can be buildable. So it is buildable, rather. So you can get to that intensity. The eyeshadows are such good quality. The shimmer eyeshadows are banging. They're so pigmented. Like, this is one swipe of the eyeshadow, of that first eyeshadow, and that is just a single swipe of the product, and it actually swatches and applies on the eye just as pigmented. Like, it's quite bright here, but that's how it swatches, and that's how it applies on the eye. So you're not going to need a lot of product, which means these eyeshadows will last you a really long time. Do I think they're worth the money? I would actually say yes, purely because of the colour selection. I think the colours are so unique. Like, I don't have anything that is similar to these or that is like these eyeshadows in my collection. And I have quite a fair few of eyeshadows, and I don't have anything similar. With this palette in particular, like, this shade is just so beautiful. It's like a duochrome peachy pink shade. It's so pretty. It reminds me a little bit of Melon by MAC, the Melon pigment, but if you've used Melon pigment, then you'd know that it's really chunky and not easy to apply, whereas this just goes on so easily. I did wear this on New Year's Eve. I will insert a photo of the eyeshadow look. I just used this palette with some transition shades from a different palette. They're so beautiful, and the eyeshadows lasted me the whole night. There was no creasing of these shadows, there was no fading of it. In fact, the picture that I've inserted is actually a picture that I took towards the end of the night. So yeah, I was so impressed with that. Eyeshadows tend to crease on me, even if I've got a primer on and all of that, they do tend to crease on me. But these lasted so incredibly well. I have used both palettes. I haven't got any photos of this, unfortunately. But they're very, very long lasting. Even these shimmery shades, they're so creamy and buttery, but they don't crease. I don't know how she's formulated these, but I have to say they're so incredibly well done. Very easy to blend, very easy to apply. You don't have to go back in with your brush numerous times to get the pigmentation. Like one swipe and they're done. If you foil them, so if you wet your brush and apply these, oh my god, they are stunning, absolutely stunning. If you're looking to try some Natasha Denona eyeshadows and you don't want to spend the whopping £130, £140, whatever it is, for the larger palettes, I highly recommend trying these £5 eyeshadow palettes. They're, the quality is just amazing, amazing quality, but the colours are so unique, and if you're looking for something different, something that you may not have in your collection, I highly recommend checking these out. She's got quite a few palettes. I've only got these two. I may purchase some more in the future, but for now I am going to continue using these and play around with these colours and try and create some different looks, because honestly I'm sure you can create so many different types of looks with these. I will say they are not standalone palettes, which doesn't upset me, because with 5 eyeshadows I'm glad that they're unique shades. You know, we all have the browns and transition shades from different palettes or custom made palettes, and when I'm paying like £40 for an eyeshadow palette, I'm quite happy to have unique and different shades. And you know, I'm more than happy to travel with this palette alongside another palette that's got all my transition shades. But yeah, definitely recommend these palettes if you're looking for something different and unique to try. You won't be disappointed with the quality, and they will last you a very long time because they're so highly pigmented. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you would like reviews of any other products, then please let me know and I'll be more than happy to do them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!